우린 아차가 coming to ice age, coming to ice age, coming to ice age world. 우린 아차가 맥기는 ice hail, 맥기는 ice hail, 맥기는 ice hail world. 우린 아차가 coming to ice age.
Oh, really?
Hey guys, so after recording all this, I realized that there are a bunch of strange background noises, so I'm sorry in advance for those. I tried to edit them out, but I'm not that good of an editor and I don't know how to separate noises. So yeah, I apologize in advance. Hope it doesn't bother you too much. Hello guys, this video is basically just my opinions on Aespa and other things relating to them. Some quick disclaimers. 1. I in no way am directing any of this towards the members of Aespa. 2. I wish the best for the members of Aespa. And 3. I obviously do not work at SM and do not know how things will work in the future. So yeah. Comment what you think down below. I would really like to see what everyone is thinking about this. So yeah. Getting on to the video, as you may have heard, SM is debuting a new girl group with the name Aespa. Their concept includes AI versions of themselves. They're debuting this group soon, which many people have also speculated is because of recent controversies, which I will address later. Okay, so first of all, starting off with their concept, there have been some mixed reactions to this concept, many of which have been negative, from what I have seen at least, and many people dislike the concept because they do not like the idea of there being basically robot K-pop idols that can act similarly to the members. Many people also dislike the idea of the members themselves being made into robots, which has caused many people to become worried that the girls will look at these perfect robot versions of themselves and feel bad. This could be detrimental to their health, they say. Some other people have decided to just wait for their debut to see what exactly SM is planning to do with these virtual robots. They have also pointed out the fact that many people were also against EXO and NCT's concept when they first debuted, but it all turned out fine in the end. People have also said that these AI can take stress away from the idols, since they can relieve some of the workload if SM makes them participate in music videos or other filmed activities. Everyone has made some valid points, but here are my opinions. 1. I believe the robots are a bad idea. The robots are perfect versions of idols, basically completely pushing the narrative that idols are manufactured robots. It promotes people treating their idols as if they are on pedestals and unable to make mistakes or mess up, both of which are untrue. The robots may be detrimental to the idols' mental health, seeing versions of themselves with no imperfections, especially physically. Members, if they see these AIs as skinnier, better, prettier than themselves, will probably become saddened, thinking that they can't even be better than a robot. They will want to try to live up to these AI standards too, giving them more work. The robots just seem like SM is glorifying crazy fan behavior too. I also believe that K-pop and virtual worlds do not go hand in hand in most circumstances. If the AIs are just used as avatars, I feel like it would be more okay, but if they are used in any other way than that, it is probably immoral. I'm also kind of shocked that the people at SM decided that this was a good idea and didn't make serious objections multiple times to cancel the project. But again, I do not work at SM and I do not know SM's plans for these virtual members. I believe that the robots will also take away from the real members, and some fans may even start loving the AIs more than the actual people, causing more and more delusional fans to arise. The members may feel unappreciated through these AIs, and I don't think that is okay. 2. I also believe that we should wait for a little while to see what will actually happen with these AIs. While I undoubtedly do not like the idea of the robots, and I think that no matter what, they will hurt the idol's mental health, we do not know for certain what it will be like. I believe that we should wait until maybe a comeback after their debut to make serious judgments about whether the robots were really more bad than good or more good than bad. We do not have enough information right now and most likely will not have enough time to properly analyze and think critically after their debut, and also not have enough content to do so, meaning that we should wait until a comeback. This could also be a new revelation for the K-pop industry, changing it forever, maybe creating another new generation. the generation of robotic idols. While I do not think that I would like this if it happened, there would be nothing I could do about it, and I could just stick to previous generations' groups. Moving on to their debut speculation, Aespa's debut was basically announced right after Red Velvet's Irene was accused of saying harsh words to a stylist. Some K-pop fans thought it was strange to announce a debut right when one of your top idols was receiving strong backlash for something they did, and remembered that SM has a reputation for trying to bury scandals through debuting a new group. They supposedly did so when SM was getting sued by former EXO member Chris by debuting Red Velvet. Fans at first thought that probably this was a coincidence until they added Yeri to the group later on, causing tyranny in the Revelove fandom. Fans also spotted Yeri in Red Velvet's debut song Happiness, suggesting that Yeri was supposed to debut in Red Velvet all along but wasn't allowed to because she was too young or needed more training. Fans started wondering why couldn't they just wait to debut Red Velvet until Yeri was old enough or competent enough, and came to the conclusion that SM quickly debuted Red Velvet to take attention away from the EXO drama. So yeah, a ton of people thought that the group was made to cover up the scandals going on at SM, such as Irene being rude to a staff member and Chanyeol cheating on his ex-girlfriend. There were many arguments against this though, as people did not believe that a few days was enough time to put together a whole debut, and the fact that SM was planning on debuting them months ago. Although, people came back against this, saying that the group could have just been continuously postponed, and that SM may have just decided to announce their debut right now to take attention away from Irene. There was no way to tell whether or not it was SM's plan to announce them when they did, or if they just did so because of Irene's controversy. It could have been coincidental that SM is debuting them at this time, or they purposefully did this to take attention away from Irene. Moving on to the next section about why some other people are mad. Some Reveloves are worried because when Red Velvet debuted, FX was locked in SM's dungeon. They are worried that the same thing will happen to Red Velvet when Aespa debuts. I, as a Revelove, am also worried that the same thing will happen when Aespa debuts. I hope it doesn't. If it does, I'm going to direct all my negative energy to SM and not to the Aespa girls. So just keep that in mind. Reveloves are not mad at Aespa, they're mad at SM. There have also been other examples of this with SHINee and EXO and NCT. This next part is all alleged, so take this with a grain of salt. One member of Aespa, Karina, is supposedly an EXO, NCT, and BTS anti along with other idol groups. There were screenshots of proof shown where it showed Karina, previously known as Yoo Jimin. In some part of it, she said that idols from her company cannot compare to Big Hits idols, or at least that's what I believe she says. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I don't really understand Korean, and that the BTS members were ugly. SM said that the screenshots were fabricated. In another post, she also said that Kai from EXO was ugly too. And this is all just from what I gathered. Again, I'm not Korean. There were also some stuff about a stage name in the messages, and some fans said that if Yoo Jimin's stage name was Karina, then the photos were not fabricated and Karina really was an EXO, NCT, and BTS anti. Despite her stage name being Karina, some people are still iffy about it and do not know since the stage name doesn't really say much. Please tell me what you think down below, because I am not sure whether or not these accusations about Karina hating these groups are true or not. Some people are also just hating on the group because they hate SM and hate the girls for literally no reason. It happens every time an SM group debuts, like we're used to it by now, come on. And now on to the outro. Again, please tell me what you think in the comments down below. If I got something wrong or missed something, please kindly inform me. Any rude comments towards me or anyone else will be removed, and whoever posted the comments will be blocked. Obviously, this is a biased video as I say my opinion, so please look at all sides before forming an opinion of your own. This video was just to share what I think. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want more content like this and previous content I posted. Have a safe and wonderful day, and I will hopefully see you all next video. Bye!